Hey guys, Beamer here to say welcome everyone to another episode of AI the Somnium Files. In the last episode we did a sync with Mr. Sosajima right here. And now we need to talk about what we just saw. 1 second guys, there's like a huge glare behind me. The reason why is because I'm actually sitting in a slightly different spot than I usually was when I put this today. So, there's just a big glare behind me because I'm sitting in front of basically a giant window. Anyways, let's talk. Boss, I clicked, like, yeah, no, that's... Yeah, that's her breast. Okay, I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, here's the thing. My instinct is to click square in the middle of whatever I'm trying to click. So there's no way I'm clicking something else. And it just so happens to for that to usually be right where the chest area is. It's bad. My god. Anyways, about the Somnium earlier.
I saw it on the monitor. Aiba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Aiba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, da-tay. But that was just a dream. It's not real.
I know.
Saving her in Somnium won't save her now.
I know.
I'm sorry.
It just sucks, you know?
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Aiba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
Can we get an arrest warrant?
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court. Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was so.
You said it was.
I said that it's probably him.
Excuse me.
What do you
I'm
want?
right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
I know. I'll get to you in a minute, buddy. The boss is just standing there menacingly. Pewter! Let's talk to you. What I would give them trapped in there with Reika. I don't know, my ADHD is getting the better of me, I swear.
I want to beat So over the head with that thing.
My god,
I
da-tay.
see. Apparently you need your dosage increased.
Dosage?
Don't worry about it. Anyways, how does syncing work? I know we know, but like, let's get a refresher.
The Sinker's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the Sinker's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The Sinker's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The Sinker, or rather the Sinker as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain.
And before we continue, I just want to say something. This video was recorded after the Nintendo Direct on March 27th, in which the second announcement of that was a new AI the Somnium game. I am ecstatic for that. When that game comes out, whenever, I don't even know if we know a release date for it. We might, I'm not sure. But when that game comes out, that will be a game that we will be playing after the, I don't know if I want to play after this one or after the second one. Because from what it looks like it will take place in between the first and second game. Now, the reason why I say between the first and second game is because the second game is really interesting with its timeline. So, in that game, there are actually two timelines acting at the same time. Well, I say 2 timelines, but 2 points in time on the same timeline. But we experience the events of both of those timelines, of both of those periods of time at the same time. And it takes place sometime before the second part of that. I'll probably still play it after the second one, honestly.
Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that. The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear, after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the syncer experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture.
Ah, I see. Interesting.
Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician.
I doubt it.
But not unheard of.
Yeah, I doubt it.
He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful.
Peter, please don't be in awe of a murderer.
To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you
Oh my god.
is an ability many charismatic people share.
You talk a little silly, man. Anyways,
He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself.
I see.
So, even if this figure is ambiguous,
It could be so.
indeed. Imagine the human brain as being made up of 2 elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness.
Gotcha. Okay, what about this ego you mentioned?
In short, it is your ego algorithm, what you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness.
Gotcha. Keep talking about it.
All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it. It's far too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the syncer's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Alright, Mr. Sosajima. Let's talk. He looks tired. The medication hasn't fully worn off yet. Makes him a bit dazed. Alright. So, about Iris.
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this. I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
Well, that ain't good.
It is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No.
No, that's
He
impossible.
still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
Oh, no. I don't know. Why did you call Shoko?
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
What's your alibi for Shoko's murder?
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does
Those
match
things.
what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
Who's calling us now?
Da-tay, the investigation team is calling.
Oh, okay, cool.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
What's up?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue.
No, you're good. What's up?
Something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure,
Yeah,
what is
sure.
it?
What is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold
Yeah,
Storage
what about it?
Warehouse. The one in Ariake? Warehouse?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah?
that's
Okay.
Um.
What happened?
It's, not here.
What's not there?
What?
We searched
How?
all over the warehouse.
Huh?
We didn't find any bodies.
Wait, huh? I'm sorry. What? Okay, we need to go and check. We need to investigate this right. You're kidding me. It's not there.
What do you mean there's no body?
Poor guy right there is so cold looking. He looks so cold.
Yeah, we looked everywhere, but nothing.
I look hard enough. Look everywhere.
Da-tay, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
I am positive, Aiba.
Yes, I'm sure.
There was a body right here.
I saw it. I know I saw it.
I'm not going crazy, I
saw
swear.
Iris's body with my own right eye.
Then perhaps someone moved the body
That's what I'm thinking.
between the time we left and CSI arrived.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
What the? Where are we going? Da-tay! Da-tay! My god, where are we going now? Wait a minute. Saigon residence? Oh. Huh?
Da-tay?
Iris!
I-
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell?
Mizuki, now's not the time.
Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world
I don't,
changed.
what is happening? Monday. We're back at police headquarters. Oh, God.
Aiba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
Mm-hmm.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
That
Then
doesn't...
how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
Do we even know if that was Iris to begin with? Could have been someone who looked similar to her. Oh my god, da-tay, you're gonna make my head hurt. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna quickly do something real quick. Alright. Alright, I'm back. What is this?
If only I could control you with a remote. Make you do this, make you do that.
Boss? What the f- My god, my dog. You see something? I clicked around under breasts. Damn it. Aiba, let's talk to you.
It is absurd.
You think? I mean, come on. This is a sci-fi murder mystery where we could enter people's dreams. I think changing reality is at least semi-possible.
Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous.
No, it could.
Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality? If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
I swear I saw the
You must
body!
have been hallucinating.
I am not hallucinating, I swear.
Within Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is
Yes.
affecting your mental state.
No.
Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
No. It's weird. Not Renju.
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago.
Do we
She
still
was
know where he
prompted by
is
a
or
Nile
no?
message from Renju.
Suki, Daddy got cut something dangerous. Please come to Blue Park's merry-go-round right away. White away.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message. In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju, where did you go?
No, seriously, where is that man? Where is Iris now?
Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS.
Perfect,
She
please
is
do.
currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
That's not helpful.
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is
Yeah.
possible she may have something for you by now.
Oh. I did ask Moma for information too. I guess I could go ask both of them. True that. Alright. We'll wait for him.
We can
but-
talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right?
Alright.
Aiba told me about her.
Alright, about Okiura Fishery.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Uh-huh.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually.
No.
Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
Oh.
The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In
I
short,
see.
Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
Interesting.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It
No, there's
certainly
no
is
way.
suspicious.
Like, this is weird.
I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
Oh my god!
Da-tay and Aiba saved Iris and Somnium. And that changed the history of the real world?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
That's not...
Anyway, I believe in Da-tay. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss. Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Da-tay found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Alright, I am back after a very long break. I apologize for that, my god.
Congressman Sejima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sejima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night. But he didn't inform us of this.
No, we still don't know why he was
There
there.
must be something he doesn't want us knowing.
No, there must be.
Exhibit
We'll pry it
C.
out of him somewhere.
So was in Iris's Somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories.
Wait.
So was in Iris's Somnium.
That's a,
Dreams are so was in Iris's. So was in Iris's. So was in Iris's Somnium. So was in Iris's Somnium. So was in Iris's Somnium.
Well, that's incorrect.
Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
It's definitely fishy.
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
We don't have any evidence!
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
Summary.
There are 4 people I should talk to. So Sejima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
And that's what we're doing today. As soon as we're done with all those things, I'm gonna end the episode.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
Agreed. You know what sucks? I'm gonna have to edit this first chunk down so much. I am 43 minutes into recording, but for you guys, we're probably not even like 15. It's horrible. I hate it. Anyways, we have 5 places we need to go. So, let's start with the Sejima residence. Look, we're not here to arrest you. We just want to talk a little bit. That's all.
So Sejima is a key person of interest in this case.
Yeah, he is.
Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sejima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone.
Oh.
One call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago, from Fuchu Prison.
You're kidding
The
me.
caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Them again?
Number 89.
Yes, this is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's concerning. Who is 89?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin.
Oh,
He
lovely.
accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards.
That's
His
terrifying.
code name is Falco.
Interesting. Okay.
Falco.
Correct.
Do we recognize that? I guess. What's he in jail for?
Murder.
I mean, yeah, we just said he was an assassin, so that makes
He is
sense.
serving a life sentence for multiple counts.
Yeah, that makes
He was
sense.
imprisoned 6 years ago.
Why is there everything in this game a coincidence? To 6 years ago! Like, that's weird! What's the relationship between So and
Unknown.
89?
You would have to ask Mr. Sejima for that information.
If he wants to talk to us.
Number
it is.
89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did, but that may be a lie.
No.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
You know what? That's fine. What's his name? Do we know that at least?
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases.
Son of a bitch, what the hell?
He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where.
That's so
However,
annoying.
I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
I know. Sucks. You know what? Summarize. We gotta keep focused.
89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call
Not
up
today.
boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
We can talk with him later. Hello, Mr. Sejima. I would just need to talk to you. Nothing more, nothing
I
less.
heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over?
Look, I'm just here to follow up. Also, are you wearing socks with your sandals? This guy really is a criminal. But Iris.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Enough for it to get beaten into my thick ass skull.
I don't know that girl.
Liar.
I've never seen her before.
Liar.
Da-tay.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying.
I don't either.
After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing.
Possibly.
What are you hiding, So?
You know what? We'll keep talking. He might reveal something. I clicked on his butt. What is wrong with me? Anyways, why'd you call Shoko?
You are beginning to irritate me.
Look, I'm a cop. I'm just doing my job. I'm just asking questions to try to get to the bottom of this case, man.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
About 89.
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu Prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
Probably. I'll
If you
talk.
need information, you can ask her. I can't help you.
Okay, then where's her secretary? She's not even gonna tell us. Why were you at the warehouse? That's the big
I
question.
told you, I will not answer that question.
Why?
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
Damn it.
Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy, excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To
Oh?
be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you.
No, I don't like you either,
I
sir.
don't ever want to see you again.
What are you gonna do? Slap me with a restraining order or
So I
something?
suggest that you don't show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
Both of us. Interesting. So walked away sternly, but no.
Who does this guy think he is?
I don't know, but I don't like him.
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you.
Never!
Relax, Date.
No!
We still have much to do.
I know.
I know.
Just annoyed. Damn it.
Aiba, look. A merman.
So is a wealthy politician. It is no surprise to me that he has a merman. Wait, a merman?
Hey, everybody! I'm a merman.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait. Wait, what? I didn't even know that was an interaction. I was just like, wait, I can still interact with it. I'm so confused. Oh my god. Let's go talk to Mama. Maybe she knows something.
You need more info on Ren?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
Damn it.
Let's see.
That's unfortunate. Well, I guess while we're here, we can still look. Well, not look, but like talk. We can still talk. We can still look. Look where? I don't know. Do you know anything about another?
Falco?
You know?
You know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld. Just rumors, though. Nothing specific.
What kind of rumors?
He's good. 100% success rate. No evidence.
Then how the hell did they catch him?
He was a world-class killer.
And how did they catch
Did you
him?
ever meet him?
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Ooh. Oh shit, we are gonna have to go talk to them
Them
then.
again.
Well, that's about it.
Alright. Well, thanks anyways for that information. About Renju.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Yikes.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Damn.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
Bro, what kind of a question is that? I remember saying that to me after he and I went through a battle. That's dark.
You're a policeman. I
Yeah.
don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets.
Nope.
So, how about it?
I didn't answer. I turned the question around on
What
him.
about you?
Me? Well, yeah.
How does that
Well,
wine
just
smell?
one.
Actually, no, that's probably not wine. That was probably whiskey. Or bourbon, or some other alcohol. Regardless, how is that alcohol smell?
Countless bodies.
Can't even
When I was
make
in high
it proper
school, I had a
drinking
pretty crazy
animation.
job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was
Yeah?
hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams.
Ooh.
I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in the tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that.
That is gruesome.
And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So Why am I telling you all this?
Because you're drunk? Keep drinking your whiskey, man.
Are you going to arrest me?
No. I took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... da-tay,
Aww. Dang. Those were some big ice cubes. Alright, so how's it going?
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
Oh, no I don't.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
I don't know what that means either.
Absolutely not.
And why are you brushing the fish again?
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
Anyways. Summarize.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, you're good.
No,
It just
don't worry about it.
This is just a really hard case. I don't blame you for not having the information right now.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren.
Oh. Yeah.
They should be here tonight.
Yeah. I'll make sure I'll be here tonight.
If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
I'll be here tonight.
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
Perfect. We'll be back here tonight. We'll talk to this guy. And maybe we'll get some information. Let's go to the Sagan residence. He told me I need to speak with you about your daughter. Not that way.
I apologize for yesterday.
No, you're good.
I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Lies. You helped her. Hey, look, it's hot tea. Woo. Anyways, let's...
I've been wondering about that picture.
Yeah.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but I met him about 6 years ago.
Seriously, why is everything about 6 years ago?
Have you been to the Ikume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach.
Oh my god, did he get
I
stabbed?
took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me.
Huh. What an odd man.
I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him.
Oh, jeez.
When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
Okay, first of all, A, why did you help a criminal? And B, why do you know an underground clinic?
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Oh. Gotcha.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love. Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliché, I know. But we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer.
Aw, well, at least there's a happy story to
I
this.
introduced him to Iris about a month
Oh my
after
god,
I
look,
first met
she's
him.
so cute.
Iris never had a father figure in her life
Not
before.
in the weird way of just... Ah!
She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting.
I see.
Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture.
Yeah, if you
He
don't
wanted to
mind.
make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate.
Was that brought up at all in a previous line? I have no idea.
It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head.
Oh.
Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and salt. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere.
You guys had pancake
The
wars.
room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it.
Aww. Well, that's a nice memory.
It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time.
Well, that's
But
good.
my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful.
I don't know if you guys can hear it this moment. My dog is barking slightly.
So he became a target for underworld criminals.
That's
I don't know
horrible.
exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
Good.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time because of Mizuki.
No.
Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
Hey, well, that was a nice story.
Did something happen to him? You asked me that yesterday. Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea. I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People People didn't take kindly to that.
No, I would imagine.
Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
Aww. What about your parents?
They died when I was 17.
Oh, jeez.
I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
That must have been so hard on you.
Take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes.
That's good.
Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
I have no idea what day it is. There could be a holiday on this in real life. I have no idea. Anyways, about Iris.
It was always just me and her. Vacations,
She's doing a little dance.
barbecues,
Little dancey dance.
zoos,
Have fun.
amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing. Even as a kid, whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers.
Wow.
And she did it at the show, too.
Dang.
Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face.
Aww.
Mama, you're a good dancer. That's the kind of girl she was.
Aw, that's really nice of her. About Iris.
Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing.
Oh my goodness, dance all over the place, girl.
It almost got her into trouble once.
She dancing!
She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly.
Oh, jeez.
It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance? She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much.
Aw.
No, that's not true. There was one other time.
Oh? What was the other time?
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
Alright.
Da-tay, we can't spend time reminiscing.
Alright, I've summarized then.
We have to get moving.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, this was fun to tell me, but we're gonna get going. We have other places to be. Let's go to Lemon Skates. Thank you for the tea, by the way. It was delicious. Even though I probably didn't even touch it the entire conversation we had. Lemon Skate!
I am so aggro right now.
Why are you mad?
Who says that?
Apparently her.
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I got busy. I apologize. I
didn't make any promises.
I didn't promise either.
You promised me a date, though.
Well, she got me there.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Oh my god. Alright, girl, sit down. Me and you, we're gonna have a talk. I'm gonna explain to you why I panicked when I walked through the door.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
here's the thing. I got busy with work and, you know what? Here, let's talk about this. How bad this is gonna devolve. You're kidding me. It doesn't devolve at all? That's nuts. Hey, look, it's a plant.
Da-tay, look, it's a Terraphila camellifolia. Look!
A what?
Yay! Yay! Go Terraphila camellifolia!
What is that? I don't get it.
Like it?
Yeah?
It's called fisherman shagging a common dandy.
You know, I've heard someone call this a different name 3 times before this. I don't think it's that. Anyways, special how to make good soba.
I should lose some weight.
I didn't say so fat.
It's a sofa, not a sofat.
It's Shinsen Chatran.
Who's that?
I have no idea. Anyways, you know what? Let's just talk to the receptionist first. I want to know where Renju is.
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls, it's hard to keep up with.
You're the receptionist, though. That's your job. What's your type?
Well, I like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtles.
So you like animal lovers. Well, you're in luck. That's me.
I cannot even picture that.
I'm an animal guy. Getting your contact info?
Why?
Just in case I need to contact you, in case something happens with the case.
Well, because it may lead to something in the future.
Da-tay, you're not helping.
I don't know.
Da-tay, we're on an investigation.
Just let me have this.
Oh. Again.
That's enough. I'll come right out of your eye socket if you don't stop. I'm serious. I'm going to pop out.
No, you won't. Oh, shit! Oh. 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 Yay! That's so funny.
I'm 5'4".
Really? I thought you would be taller than that. Damn. Yeah, that works.
That is clearly not what you meant.
Yeah, but she didn't understand the question either, so... Alright! How is... Question mark? How is this a door? It's a wall! This is a... Oh my god, wait, hold on. Because that's a monitor. This is a door. Guys, there's a secret door right here. Anyways, Iris, where's Renju?
What about him?
I don't know. I just want to see him. Just want to talk to him. I told him about. I told him. I told her about Renju's
A
disappearance.
traffic accident?
Yeah.
I'm worried.
I
Any
know.
idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Damn it. Alright, let's save that one for later. Have a day off.
Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah. It's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemnis Gate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
Alright, cool. Why was your phone off yesterday?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
Iris.
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes?
And you'd do anything for the answer.
I don't like where this is going, Iris.
Yes.
Iris, where are you going to take this?
All right then. Shovel Forge.
Fine, you're on.
No.
da-tay!
Then go on a date with me.
No!
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection.
Girl, this is AI the Somnium Files. This is not Ace Attorney. Please stop pointing your finger at me like that.
Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right?
That's not true.
Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Damn it. You guys know Sosajima?
I've seen him on TV.
Ugh. Yeah. It's not that dark yet. Also, only because I got a giant curtain blocking the light outside.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Odd. Anyways, so this is gonna sound really heckin' odd, but, it's your dead body.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
There has been a lot of rain in the area near my house. It just looks like it's about to rain again. We've gotten many flood warnings in the past few days, and I'm just like, my goodness.
What?
Your dead body.
Dun 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 dun. You just said you wouldn't laugh!
I told you not to laugh.
But, come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Your model didn't even jump. I'm so confused.
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed.
Yes, but that doesn't affect real life.
And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday.
That's not... Date, that's not how this works.
Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date.
What?
Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
You know, usually if we enter a parallel world, there's a portal we go through.
Another bizarre explanation.
And I doubt that's what happened. So... two options. A doppelganger, or a lookalike. Or B, that wasn't Iris, and that was just someone who happened to have a similar hair color to her. Because this is Japan in an anime-style game. How many people have pink hair? Chances are probably at least decently high. Besides, this is Japan, period. A lot of people have anime color hair.
So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
We're figuring it out.
For our date, of course.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Hey, Iris, you want to go meet some Yakuza? Go on a date or don't go on a date? We gotta go on a date, unfortunately.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
I will not.
Never mind.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe it.
Iris, please don't make me regret this. Aiba, please help me out of this.
Oh, but we can't go right away.
What?
I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3 though.
Oh.
Tessa, we're starting soon.
Got it. So, da-tay, meet me back here at 3? If
That
you
works.
ditch me, I will be beyond furious.
I'm not gonna
Anyway,
ditch you.
Bye for now. Peace.
Bye-bye. It's stealing my outro. How dare she? Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There is no point remaining here.
Nope.
Let's get moving.
Agreed. To the cold storage warehouse. Oh, God, I just really hope we find something. With eye by my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse. I could see my breath. I looked around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though.
A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Thank you, Aiba.
A forklift. It doesn't seem... It was likely just like... The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed. There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
Look into the corner, and in the darkness.
Hi, I'm Dramaimon.
Huh?
Aiba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
I don't get that one. Does it have magical pockets though? There's a body in the box! No, there's
There
not.
are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
I would imagine it looks pretty damn empty in here.
It's a wooden box.
Is there anything in it?
There is nothing inside.
I figured as much.
That machine is used to cut ice.
How could you see
Do
it? It's
they
hidden in the
store
fog.
ice here?
This thing is hidden in the... Oh, there it is. You could kind of see it
A
sometimes.
switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Damn it. There really is just nothing in here. Except for the
You
workbench.
first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At
Huh?
that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time,
The corpse was gone.
it was 11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m.
It's an hour and a half.
After we finished syncing with So.
That is weird. Guys, I don't like this. Something's off.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
That's
Why did
weird.
it take them so long?
Unknown.
That is so
The
bizarre.
report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
God, I hope not.
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench.
There's nothing there.
Examining it will not reveal any further information.
I was thinking maybe we could do a thermal scan, but no, this warehouse is freezing. That thing is gonna lose all heat signatures very quickly. Of all times to not have the Danganronpa noise. Search the warehouse again. We didn't find anything useful.
Nothing.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
How?
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Da-tay, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
But yeah, this place is freezing freaking cold. Son of a bitch, damn it. We're going back to Abyss headquarters. Alright. I'll save that for next time. That's gonna be it for this episode, though, and I will see you guys all next time. I'm tired. I'm so sorry. This episode's probably not gonna do very well overall, and that's unfortunately my fault. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I will see you guys all next time. Beamer out. Peace. See ya. Bye. Next time we're gonna go talk to number 89 back at our base of operations. See you guys then. Bye-bye. Actually, I lied. I'm sorry. The appendix got updated. Old Trip Island. Largest island in the Kroll Island chain between Japan and Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula. Both countries claim this island as their territory because of the delicate situation. I better not write my opinion here. Hanshir Island, an island located in the northernmost end of the Korean Islands. Connectum, a map of neural circuitry. There are approximately 100 billion neurons in the human brain. It is thought that there are 1 trillion connections between them. Shikotan, an island located in the eastern part of the Himatsuma Habomai archipelago off Hokkaido, and Habadwi Islands, islands off the eastern shore of Hokkaido and the tip of the numerous peninsula. And that's it. Sick. Cool. Alright, I'll see you guys all next time for real now. Bye, guys.